Hello. For many years, the Cervantes community have submitted requests for government grants and regional funding programs to upgrade sundry aspects of the town's infrastructure and public facilities, only to be told, sorry, no money available. The transparently false pleading of poverty from a gluttonous, predatory government forever taking and giving nothing in return is not new. But now, the most deeply offensive insult is added to grievous injury, with the WA Nationals giving $30 million, let me say that again, $30 million from the Royalties for Regions program to, guess who? The fiercely opposed genocidal fracking industry. The Nationals are fully aware that community majorities in this region, across the nation and throughout the entire civilised world, are resolutely opposed to this proven ecocide, to say nothing of the criminal waste and poisoning of incalculable volumes of limited water reserves. Such treasonous betrayal is unforgivable, most especially since these so-called representatives are voted into office to represent the people's anti-fracking viewpoint. Their constitutionally mandated responsibility is to protect our water, not to pay public money to have it poisoned. No matter how sincere elected representatives' good intentions initially are, they unfailingly get reshaped to suit the corporate agenda. This latest development has unleashed a tsunami of outrage among the many groups and individuals forever denied the small sums, infinitesimal amounts in comparison to the $30 million for much needed community developments and improvements. Royalties for Regions money should never be handed over to the loathsome environmental rapists of the fracking industry. That the WA Nationals have the unpardonable affront to treat the electorate with such contempt will see more political blowback than they imagine. Already outraged voters are gearing up to ensure sitting members get voted out at the first opportunity. Disrespect for public opinion is just one more example of how corrupt and rotten to the core this corporation masquerading as government really is. Regional communities increasingly demand the ecocide of fracking is not only banned but criminalised. Yet, disregarding public opinion, the WA national gas mining shills are handing over $30 million of public money that should be provided to regional community projects. Any self-respecting WA resident would think twice about indulging treasonous betrayal of the very people voting them into office. But not these fracking sycophants whose duplicity is fundamental to their misbegotten existence. As the depravity of Australian politics sinks ever deeper into grasping opportunism, there's no reason to think its moral decay is likely to improve. The WA Nationals have set themselves upon a path of self-destruction through slavish devotion to the malevolent process of fracking, while heartlessly turning against their core supporters and their regional communities. What sort of humanity promotes an unwanted and unnecessary industry that poisons between 1 to 8 million gallons of clean water for each and every individual fracking operation, knowing that the lethally contaminated water can never be reused? In the USA alone, multiply their 500,000 gas wells, each by $8 million per frack, plus each well can get fracked up to 20 times, equates to over 70 plus trillion gallons of irreversibly contaminated toxic waste, mixed in with the countless billions of gallons of carcinogenic chemicals. Then they either evaporate this deadly mix into the atmosphere or re-inject it into the earth, which seismically triggers swarms of runaway earthquakes. All for an economically unviable product no one needs or wants. This evil agenda also pushes the discredited myth of global warming so as to justify the fraud of a carbon tax, while at the same time discharging countless tonnes of methane and radioactive radon gas into the atmosphere, all through fracking. This is an industry run by corrupt, pathological liars, devoid of empathy, remorse or shame, as evidenced by their callous indifference towards the fracking-driven suicide of Queensland farmer George Bender. This vile, ruinous process is what the Nationals are giving $30 million of public money to. Money that is legislated to assist and benefit regional communities, not to poison and destroy them. Many believe those responsible for this should be jailed along with the malicious frackers. And, frankly speaking, I couldn't agree more. Thank you for watching.